we're gonna keep on going with the butterfly bush. This one is Cottage Farms is known actually for their butterfly bushes. That is one of the things that they are like top of their game on. It's like when you want a butterfly, when you want a gold piece of jewelry, you go to the Italians, right? when you want a butterfly bush, you go to Cottage Farms. But these are the next generation because they're more compact, so they're not like spindly and falling all over the place and long and leggy. No, these are compact, these are colorful, and they're easy to grow. And they're the 3-in-1. Because if you're going, Antonella, how do you have the purple, you've got the red, and you've got the white, all in one basket, all in one bushel. Yeah, because you're gonna get Little Angel, you're gonna get Magenta Munchkin, and you're gonna get Orchid Annie. That's hysterical. All in one bunch, 4 payments of $6.07. And yes, these are fragrant. Yes, these are heat tolerant. They're resistant to deer and rabbits, and of course they attract butterflies and hummingbirds. This one's a home run, Katie. I love it.
Yes, it is. Oh, I love the butterfly bush. Every garden needs a butterfly bush. It is a nice plant to have. It's a shrub, so this is going to be one of those shrubs for you that blooms in the summer. So like our hibiscus, it's one of those plants that you want to look forward to in that middle of the summer. And it's going to be loaded with blooms. And Cottage Farms has taken the work out of it for you. We've put 3 different colors in one pot. Wow. So you don't need to worry about which color to pick. You can have all 3.
I love that, Katie. All right, now school me a little bit on how to take care of a butterfly bush. Because, you know, a lot of people love them, but they're like, no, I can't do them. I tried them before. It's hard for me. Take me to school on it.
Yes, well, I think because it used to be, I mean, the older varieties of butterfly bushes can grow to be 9, 10 feet tall.
Yeah.
And they have one stalk growing out one way and one the other way, and you just don't know when to prune it, how to prune it. With these butterfly bushes, as you said, they're that next generation where they're always going to be that 3 to 4 feet tall and wide. They're always going to grow in this nice shape, this nice habit. So you don't ever need to prune it if you don't want to.
Oh,
and that's really it. You put it in a sunny spot because one of my tricks is if you know it's a pollinator plant, like with a name like butterfly bush, you know it loves full sun.
Oh.
Pop it in a sunny spot and it's going to be blooming for you, attracting butterflies, providing you with that fragrant flower. What more could you ask for?
Nothing. That's all. That's all. I love that. That's perfect. I'll be honest with you. I kind of pulled away from butterfly bushes because you know, you get one stalk, one purple thing up there, I can't even see it. And the rest of it is 10 feet across, and I don't know, it's all in my yard and in my business. And I'm like, nah, forget about it. I like the thought, I love the idea, but this, and I said this at the beginning of the show, things have changed. There's revolutions going on in the plant industry, right, Katie? I mean, there are things, the technology, things that you used to love and pulled away from, come join the party again because things have changed.
Yes, because we as gardeners, I'm not, breeders who love those same things want to make sure that they get you the best plant because they want the best plants for their gardens too. So we want them to be hardier. So if you plant this in the ground, you can grow this in new regions that you couldn't before. I do want to say if you have it in a container and you get below freezing where you live, make sure you're pulling that container up close to your house or you're putting it in your garage over winter.
Well, what if it's in the ground and you go to below freezing? What should I do?
If it's in the ground, it's just fine because it has the soil around it to keep it warm. Snow cover on top or mulch cover on top will keep it insulated.
Okay, and like Katie said, if it's a pollinator, those always want sun, right, Katie?
That's right, you got it.
Okay, these are beautiful. I tell you what, applause, applause, applause to Cottage Farms for giving it to me. Compact, 3 different colors. This is nuts. I mean, you don't see, right? You could do this in a pot, you could do it in the ground. Like Katie said, if it's in the pot and gets below freezing, bring that pot on in. Anything with pruning or cutting back, how do I do the maintenance on this, Katie?
There is all you need to do is come out with your cup of coffee in the morning, pick one of those strawberries that you got earlier, have your breakfast, and watch the butterflies because there's really no care with this plant needed.
So I don't have to trim the deads off or anything?
No deadheading. It will always stay in this shape. You only need to prune it if you feel like it's getting too big for your space. So it is about a 4 foot by 4 foot plant. plant. And so if it's taken over in some of your other plants, if you have it with your coneflowers, don't be afraid to cut it back. You can bring those blooms inside. That vanilla sweet fragrance, they'll make great cut flowers.
Oh gosh, I would love to see this with the lilac. You know, the lilac that sold out a little
Yes.
bit earlier. Oh, the lilac with because they look a little bit like their cousins, maybe
Yeah.
third cousins, you know? And I would love to see them all together. What a beautiful, beautiful look. I tell you what, Katie, you brought it for this show. Oh, you got it all. And it's like you kind of know how people feel. They don't want big and leggy. They want,
Yeah.
you know, a bust of color, and they want something easy, something, you know, kind of compact. And
Yes.
some of our old time favorites that are heirloom classics, like this one, the butterfly bush, but she's got a different face, all right?
Yes. Yes.
I like that. Oh my gosh. So Katie, guess what?
No.
We're gonna get another look at the knockout rose.